G'day guys, how you going? Declan from Ross Caravans. Today we've got another caravan reveal. This one's an ECX18.5. We'll take you through for our usual tour of the exterior, then we'll get on to the interior features. So let's run it through right now. Thanks guys. See ya. Alright, so as mentioned earlier at the start of the video, ECX 18.5. So generally when customers are building an 18.5, they want to try and save a little bit of weight. Now, you're always going to, like I've mentioned in previous videos, things such as slides, slide outs, big toolboxes, which we'll get into in more details later on, but slide outs such as this, they all add weight. So make sure that you bear that in mind when you're deciding on what size van, because even if you do a smaller platform van, if you start to do a lot of slide outs and big options, your tear weight's always going to skyrocket. So this van, as it is, 18.5, came in at 2700 as tear with the slides. You also notice on the front here, as mentioned, that this is a deluxe toolbox that the customer's optioned in. So instead of the standard toolbox, they've gone for the R model specification deluxe toolbox on this, which gives them so much more storage room. They've also then optioned in here, which also goes to the tear weight, a couple more slide outs in here as well, either side. So yeah, this van's definitely not short on things that have been optioned into it. Moving on, it's also got a lifestyle picnic table, which I definitely recommend that you fit one of those into the build specs as well if you can. They've also gone for a Fusion outdoor soundbar, which this is a run out item at the moment as well, so we're not going to be able to get that for too much longer. So just bear in mind that if you do come to us and you decide to spec a outdoor soundbar, that may or may not be available at a later date. So please just check with us and the team if you're interested in that option as well. Airbag box as per normal, just down here. So it is also fitted with an antenna point, also a USB and a USB-C, a 240 power point, and then you've got your arm there as well that you can take from inside the van, and you can pop your TV out here. So you've got the external TV package built into the airbox as well. If we move further down, now this van's been specified with Cruisemaster's XTF airbag on here, and that's rated at 3.5 tonne in this application. Customers also spec'd our ROH alloy wheels, which is the Assault package, and they've gone for the graphite and black finish, which I think looks really cool on the overall contrast of the van. Also fitted Razor AT by Maxxis, and they're a 275 7017, which we've got a couple of different sizes, which I'll get into more detail in later videos. You would have seen a previous video that I would have done a piece on the RVSA legislation. So this is now falling more into line of the specifications that we can fit as a manufacturer from standard for the homologation process as well. So yeah, just if you've got any queries or questions about that, certainly we'll pick up on that in the design scope if you do an inquiry with us as well. And to finish off this side of the van, we've just turned on the bug lights there as well, so you can have a look at the amber function on that. So that's very good for keeping bugs away from your camping area at night time. As we roll around the back, we've got a couple of options that have been added in here. Obviously, we've got the antenna for the radio that the customers have spec'd in as well, so that's on the left side there. We've also got the antenna jack here as well. So this is for your fold-out antenna. Obviously, we've changed tack with that now, so we don't fit any antennas onto the roof space now because we need to maximise roof space for solar integrations these days. So that's what we now spec as standard is an antenna point, so you can then have your own fold-out antenna that you can mount anywhere on the ground when you're at a campsite. Moving further around, we've then got a ladder rack package that the customer spec'd in, and then we've also fitted Starlink to this unit as well. So this is the Starlink pass-through right here, which is all full waterproof as well. So that's a Cat 6A entry point there as well. We were doing tests earlier on this, which I'll give you in more detail later on as we go in the van, but that was running at around 250 megabits a second on this particular unit, which is pretty good. As we move further around, just the usual suspects around this side of the van. So we've got the water filling point down here, which is our own design, as we've mentioned in previous videos. Customers have also spec'd an auxiliary shower in this, and then we've got our ventilation hatch for the fridge there as well, to open up when you're in the hotter climates up north. As we move further forward, we've also got your solar Anderson plug there as well, so that can accept a fold-out solar panel to additionally charge into your battery system as well. And then we've got the ball valve there, which is by Philmac, so that takes care of all your drainage and stuff as well for your grey water tank. And then as we move around the side of the van here further, you've got your normal standard inclusions, such as your tap on your A-frame, and also then the Boss jockey wheels jockey stand there as well. And that really completes the outer tour, so let's go for a run on the inside. All right, so we'll come into the van now and I'll take you through for a tour. So we'll start at the back and then we'll move our way up to the front. So in here, I'll take a seat on the dunny. Normal sized ensuite for the back of the van here. Obviously, what we try and achieve is listen to your custom feedback, and a lot of customers don't like to be too cramped in here, so there's well and truly enough elbow space in here if you want to sit on the dunny. We've just got our open nook area there as well for a bit of storage, or you can option this to be a hamper, a laundry hamper as well. We've got the washing machine, 2.5 litre Kamek washing machine on there, bit of overhead cupboard space as well. And then we've just got our sink vanity and mirror on there as well. And don't forget, you can option the medicine cabinet with the mirrors on there as well if you like. A lot of people like to see the shower, so I'll just run in here and we'll chuck that on as well. So you can see the shower in here. The showers are all custom made in-house by us as well, so they're not like a prefab fiberglass or anything like that. We build these in the van in a custom specification. We've also got the concertina door on here as well, which is really good because it helps to block out sound, and it's convenient for oddity shaped ensuites such as this, so we can put them on an angle instead of a sliding door as well. So that just works as such as that manner, and then just a simple case of opening it back up, popping it out, and away you go. So that's nice and easy from that perspective there. All right, moving on. We've got the Bushman 190 litre fridge here as well, which is obviously a standard specification in all of the Elros ECX range. Moving further backwards, we'll go into the living area. Customers expect a 32-inch LED TV there as well, so that gives you a bit of an idea on sizing options. We've got the power box that's just up here. So you've got your 240, all of your circuitries for your 12-volt circuits there as well, hot water system. Also, we also provide a signal strength booster as well for your antenna set, water pump, and then obviously your water tank monitor as well, and then the button for the inverter as well when you want to switch to everything on your off-grid package to the inverter circuit. You just need to make sure that you pop that button on there as well. Nova Mapper table leg, which is a swivel leg. Where's the handle? I need to try and find it. So you can swivel around, move it in any direction that you'd like, which is quite convenient as well. It also moves forwards and backwards as well. And then we've just got our battery system that's underneath the seating area. And then as we move further forward, we've obviously got the bedding suite, which the customers have also spec'd in on the side here is actually some steps, which actually double up as a bit of shoe storage as well. So helps to get you a bit easier access to the bed if you're someone that's short, because this bed is raised up a little bit further than other vans, because the customer's got a Weber queue that they've spec'd under their bed area, so the tunnel boot's actually raised up a little bit in this van. You've got your nooks on the side with 240 power and also USB and USB-C, and this van is also fitted with a diesel heater as well, so that's situated under the bed. 4x400 hatch up above the roof. Now we will be switching to a standard specification of hatch, which will be a 400x400 from this moment on, and it's the same thing. It's reiterating that we come back to space on the roof for solar. We need to get as much space these days on the roof as we can on our caravans to try and fit and have the efficiency there to situate your panels appropriately on the roof. So we'll be going down to a 400x400 roof hatch there as well. Caravans up here on this side as well. And then obviously I'll just give you a bit of a brief look. So these guys have just decided to option in just the shelf space instead of hanging space. So there's a couple of options there where some people decide to have half hanging and half shelf. These particular people have gone for full shelf on that as well. And then turning to their kitchen. So black sink bowl in this one, which is the polymarble sink with a black package as well. So everything that you see around here is pretty much black themed. Gone for the 1X premium handles as well, which are great in operation. And also they've spec'd in their own half style pantry as well. And then we finish up with the Safari induction cooktop there in the central part of the van. Flatbed microwave up the top here as well, and then you've got your range hood, and then we move further towards the back of the van, and we finalise up with the Red Arc Red Vision screen, and they've obviously optioned the radio system in as well. So that about wraps up the tour in this van. It's a very high specification van for what it is. Very, very nice colour scheme. Really love this colour scheme in here. Nice grey touches with the blacks and the Montmello blue seating. Really has a nice touch to it as well. What do you guys think? Do you like this colour scheme? I know it's quite popular with a lot of people, but we always keen to hear what people's thoughts are on that side of things. And yeah, so we will get ready to deliver this van, because I think the customers have just arrived, so we better get out of here and start the delivery process. So thanks for watching again, guys, and we'll see you in the next video. Cheers. Look at the airbag suspension. Look how
so covered. That's what I like, mate. The protection. These guards are a bit of value, aren't they?
Yeah, they're good, mate. Yeah, the boys do a good job. And it does, you know, that basically protects all of the pipe work and everything that we run centrally through that section as well.